Today we're tackling the process of verifying your eligibility to access military benefits and privileges. This involves filling out Department of Defense Form DD1172-2, also known as the Application for Identification Cards or DEERS enrollment. There are a few moving parts and extra documents you'll need to file this form, but don't worry, as always, eForms is here to make it simple. In this video, we'll cover an overview of the form, supplemental documentation needed, required documents needed, and where to submit the form. We're eForms, your go-to destination for legal forms and how-tos. If you're ready to start filling out your own Form DD1172-2, go ahead and click the link in the description below. Let's jump in. What is Form DD1172-2? In simple terms, this form is used to collect information about people who are eligible to receive certain benefits or services from the military, such as healthcare or access to military bases. It gathers details like name, date of birth, social security number, and relationship to the military member. Once filled out, it helps the military verify someone's eligibility and issue them an ID card if they qualify. Sometimes this document is referred to as simply Form 1172. Do I need supplemental documentation when filling out this form? Yes, when submitting Form 1172-2, applicants are required to include documents that establish their identity, relationship to the sponsor, social security or taxpayer ID number, and duty status if necessary. These specific types of documents will vary based on the individual circumstances of each applicant. All adult applicants, including children over 18, must provide 2 original forms of ID that are not expired or canceled. If someone's name is different on their primary or secondary identity source documents, certified evidence of the name change, like a marriage certificate, is required. Are there any supplemental forms that need to be provided? In some cases, yes. Let's go over those now. Form DD214. Former military members and 100% disabled veterans must include Form DD214. You can get this from the National Archives by submitting an online request on their online service records page. Form DD220. Reserve members that have been ordered to active duty must include Form DD220 or an acceptable substitution with their application. Form DD577. This form is required for applicants who will complete Section 3 of their Form DD1172-2, which is required for personnel that have been appointed to a position with defined responsibilities. And lastly, Form FS240. If the applicant was born outside of the U.S., Certificate FS240, also known as Consular Report of Birth Abroad, may be required to establish proof of birth as a substitute for a U.S. birth certificate. It's important to note that the following additional documents may also be required: your birth certificate, marriage or divorce decree, proof of enrollment in Medicare Part B, and name change decree. Now, where do I submit my application? Applications may be submitted electronically or in person at a RAPID site. They should not sign this form until they are instructed to do so and can be signed in the following ways. Sign electronically using the ID card office online with CAC or DS login. Signed in person at any RAPID site, signed and verified by a notary, or signed using a power of attorney. If you've made it to the end of this video, I hope that it helps simplify and clarify everything you need to get started. Click the link in the description below to get your own official copy of Form DD1172-2. We're eForms, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more useful content.